Go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Test, test, test. Yo, as we on. Man. What's up with it, Shiva? Yeah, I want people to. Oh, let me share this real fast. Yeah, it took me a minute because I was did a little I had a video with these guys right here outside Minds podcast. They wanted to talk. I thought it was gonna be longer, but it was cool. We just it's wild, bro. We meet as we doing this YouTube thing. Wait, hold on. Dang, every time we get in trouble, he be trying to come to me. But yeah, hey, I'm telling you, bro, what it is. Hey, that's the cold thing about it. That's the cold thing about it. What it is really ain't. And that's what I'm starting to see. And I'm going, golly, man, like what the shit is, it just really ain't that. You know, it's just, I think it, I think it's like, I think it's like when we see things, right? We kind of just want to, we want to accept it. Or, it's, I don't know, bro. It's like the weirdest thing. Oh, dang, and dang, somebody just followed on Twitch, and yeah, I ain't even live on. I was gonna go live on Twitch, but I didn't. I didn't even go. No, I didn't go live on there. Like it is the wildest thing, man. But we quick to accept, and it's like I don't even think that it's we're quick to accept things. I think the fact that our mind already laid the foundation of what we gonna accept and not accept. So when you actually believe something and you run across it being talked about, oh, you gonna jump in on it. You gonna believe it. It's like weird how you start to see how your mind create these different stop signs and go signs. It's like your mind literally has a red light, a green light, and a yellow light. Just like that. It's just what it is. No, exactly. That's part of it too, but on another level of acceptance, it's just like kind of weird, bro. It's like everybody mind's got the red light, the yellow light, and then it got the green light. You feel me? The green light we know means go. So when you're seeing something that's in the lines of your belief, man, the green light come on. But if you hear something like, say, like if you're a Christian and like somebody starts acting like they worship the devil or anything like that, the red light jumps on. Then if somebody is saying something that you don't want to accept, but you like going, wait, let me just listen to it for a little bit. That's when the yellow light turn on. And it'd be like, kind of slow down and pay attention. You feel me? And it's weird that shit is like that, bro. But it's dope at the same time to me. It's dope because like I just feel like everything that you do in life, bro. It's like that you can't blame it really on nobody else. Like I don't care if you was 10 years old and your friend said let's go to the store and steal, and you decided to go with him. Like you can't like for any actions that you take in life, like you really can't blame anybody else but yourself. Like that's the wild thing about it. Because it's like you want to blame other people. You want to look at it and go, "Oh, it was this person's fault. Oh, it was." You want to blame the devil. You want to blame the evil forces. You can, but then that's when you start seeing that those evil forces they exist within you, like because all this stuff is within. It's within us. It's within us. So it's like the weirdest thing, bro. But let me see something. Cause after doing that, I was planning on going live earlier, but I was chilling with the fam. Oh, you ain't in there, exactly. I was gonna pop in. Response, actually. Let's see, that's right, cause ain't nobody else expressing that you're experiencing what you're experiencing. Exactly. Oh wait, hold on a second. Back to it. What do you say? Yeah. That's right, cuz ain't nobody else expressing what you're experiencing. Yeah, yeah, I know I was muted. I had to mute the send the text real fast, but he say the ability to respond even to ourselves, responsibility, the ability to respond even to ourselves. Yeah, bro, that which is wild. Like even I even think about my self responses to myself. I know I'll be responding to myself in some fictitious, some some messed up ways. You feel me? It's like some messed up ways, but it's crazy. Like when you start to understand the overlayments of reality, you feel me, like the self, and then you got these inner parts of you that are all these different things, and then you got the outer self of you that's all these different things, and then you have the what's going on in society that makes you play these other different characters. You feel me? It's like, but it's weird because you can still see that underlying spirit or consciousness or whatever you want to call it of yourself. Everything else is just another layer of reality. It's like almost like we started off as this, but then over time it turned into this from us putting on all the different layers of everything, even the layer of the body of what the body is. It's like, over time of putting on all these layers, and then once we got the body, like we started doing the same thing, we started to layer the mind, because the more we put in it, the more we took on, the more it helped us shape who we wanted or thought we wanted to be. The more we took of this thing over here, or the more I went to school and learned to be a lawyer, the better it helped me to start acting as one. You feel me? Like, it's like the weirdest thing how we just do that. And it's like, dang, yeah. Like, and I'm not saying it like it's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying this is how we do it. This is how we clothe ourselves. We don't just clothe ourselves, we clothe our minds too. Like we clothe, like if I had on a Steve Harvey suit right now and everybody was looking, they'd be like, oh yeah, he kind of fresh. You feel me? It'll change the whole scenery of how I'm even speaking. It'll change the way you even hear me. Like, ain't that kind of crazy? Is my appearance can affect the way that you hear me. Just as like my appearance. It's almost like getting pulled over by the police, right? And looking like a gang member to them. It's going to change the whole way that they dictate the stop, the way they do the stop, the way they just talk to you. It's going to change. But if you was like a white guy with a suit on, looking like you just came from work in a nice car, you feel me? They're going to talk to you a different way. I said, damn, bro. I said, ain't like, that's because we don't look at the inner self of people. We only look at the outside. Why do we do that? Like when you meet somebody, we only look at appearance. Our appearance shapes how we speak to those people. Our appearance, like just the appearance of a person will shape the way you talk to them. And it's like, okay, when did we start that? When did we start that? If you look like you're homeless, it's like, I don't want to talk to you. Get out of my way. Keep on going. But if you look like, you work at, at the courthouse or something like that, it's like, and you talk to me, it's like, hey, how you doing? And boom, have a whole conversation. It's like, when did we start letting the appearance of people dictate how we even talk to people? Like, it's the craziest thing. It's like almost like, dudes out there looking for women. You feel me? And they see an ugly girl, they only, but then if they see somebody pretty, they be all nice and stuff to her. It's like, what the hell? Like, bro, that is trippy to think about. I don't even know how I just came up with that, but that's trippy to think about how your appearance will affect the way somebody talks to you. And it's like, when did we start that? Like, I don't do that no more. It's like, I don't care about what you look like, your appearance, how you dress, or whatever. I'm not going to treat you no different than anybody else. I don't know, unless you're homeless or something. You smell like pee or something. It's just going to kind of interfere with our conversation because I'm going to have to hold my nose or something. I don't know. Some can't see the subtle aspects of someone, and some can. Yeah, and I think that's kind of scary, Exile, because I'm starting to see everybody as being that inner entity, that inner being, whatever you want to call it. I see everybody as that now, to where I don't even look at you from the outside. It's like I'm looking at people from the inside. I might laugh at how you dress but I'm looking at everybody from the inside these days. I'm not looking at the outside of them, because the outside doesn't really tell their story. This is the covering. This is what they use in order to make present themselves a certain way. You know how it is, like going to court and you got to wear a suit. You can't just go to court with this Raider shirt on. It ain't going to be popping. They going to be looking at you like, bro, you didn't, like, you at trial. You ain't going to wear a suit. Like, do you know, I've been to a couple of trials that I had and I never wore a suit. Like, I went in there dressed like I dressed. Like, I don't know. I just always stayed how I was. I didn't, because it wasn't going to, me putting on the suit wasn't going to change who I was on the inside. I said, but then, oh shit, that makes sense, bro. Hey, yeah, mask. But remember they say, oh yeah, when you go to court, you need to wear glasses. Wear your glasses. Put your glasses on when you in court, because it's going to make them feel a certain way about you. It's like, and when you see a lot of the big cases, like, what's the one girl that was going around talking about she was rich and everything, and she was taking everybody money? I forgot her name, but they made a whole movie about her. And then when they had her in court, she had glasses on. It's like, so you change your appearance, that's going to make people look at you, in that way of, feeling like, let's feel sorry for her. But if you just if you go in there just looking like a gang member, I said, man, that shit is crazy, bro. That's crazy to think about. I don't know if that's something new I just came up with or where that came from, but it just makes me think. So that means our perception is toe up. That means, like, you are creating your own illusion. You're creating. It means every individual on the planet is creating their own illusion. Because it's like, okay, so if you like a white supremacist or something like that, and you only see white, every time you see a black person, you're going to look at them in the wrong way. Like, you ain't going to never know those people. You just going to know that how you feel about them as a color. Like, it's like, ain't that some weird shit? Like, and I hate to say it. Where did that start at? When did we get to the point to where we start? Well, it was a long time ago where we started looking at each other as different races and these different things. Because when I was going to go live earlier, it was a live I was going to do, and I was thinking about that, and I was going, dang, bro, like, now you can't just be a man. Like, your man has to come with a color, like a color background. Your man got to come with black. You're like your man got to come with white. It got to come with Arab. It got to come with a color. Like, you can't just be a man. And then on top of that, you can't just be a human. You can't just be that. Like, nobody's walking around going, I'm human. No, it's like, I'm a male or I'm a female, or something like that. It's like, you can't be just human. Like, is that a thing? Like, when, like, we started covering ourselves with so many of these different things that's what we became. And we started becoming the color. We started becoming the clothes. We started becoming what we covered our minds and sheltered our minds with also. Like, we know, like, you didn't talk to people and, like, say the Hebrew Israelites, right? When you go and you talk to them, they sound like a Hebrew Israelite. Like, they didn't cover themselves with that teaching so much that that's how they speak. When you hear them talk, you know what they are. Like, when this shit is weird as shit, bro. This is I'm telling you, Everybody needs to get off the stage. Once we all get off the stage and go, bro, I don't want to act no more. Okay, let's change this around. Cause you know, it's like, what the hell is going on? Hold on, I'm getting up. Let me see what my cousin. I'm on live right now, cousin. I just said I'm alive right now, cousin. What the hell? Man, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Oh my God, man. I keep on muting my mic when everybody calling me. But it's weird how, like, because we can look at the Raiders and we can tell who the Raiders are. We can look at the Bulls and tell who the Bulls are. Like, we can specifically look at all these things because they put on the clothes and they dress the part in order so we know that they're a part of that thing. And it's like the weirdest. It's like, but it's dope though at the same time because everybody get to kind of choose who they want to be. Like, you feel me? Like, I get to choose to be a Raiders fan. I can wear this Raiders shirt today, and then I'll be getting asked about it, like, oh yeah, you like the Raiders, and it's like I do, but I couldn't tell you who on the team. I couldn't tell you not one of the players. And then tomorrow I'll wear my Rams shirt because the Rams is like my favorite team. And then they'll be like, "Oh man, you a Rams fan?" And it's like, "Yeah, I am a Rams fan," but I couldn't tell you who on the team. I can't couldn't tell you. I like it because I've been liking it since I was little. But nowadays I don't watch it. But I don't know. But it's just that covering, like it's the label, bro. The labels is crazy. Say already, you're just described the entirety of reality. I wasn't trying. I was just oh my God. Hey, it makes sense though. Remember the movie, huh? This video about colorblind guy who got an implant to play a skin in his head for the colors he sees. Dude said, "We are different shades of orange, not black and white, to play sounds." Oh, shit. That is crazy. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like we didn't solidify this thing called race. And now that's what we see. Like, we solidified it. And we matched it up because we said, some of y'all God's people, some of y'all ain't. Like... And I'm not saying that ain't true because it depends on what gods you're talking about. It's like some of y'all God's people, some of y'all ain't. So it's wild because when you put a race as God's people, then everybody else is just not the chosen ones. I'm like, I don't know. I'm thrown off about this chosen one. I'm the chosen ones is like, it's like, what the fuck is you chosen for? Like, everybody that's on this planet is a chosen one. Like, that's why we here. Like, you are you never was not the chosen one. You was chose to do whatever task you chose yourself to do. Like, everybody. Human race. Human. That's just wild. That's wild. Wait, hold on. I think I'm going to have to open Discord because I think my cousin was trying to come in. Won't. Because I didn't seen pop in on here. But nah, yeah, human race. We are humans, whatever that is. Wherever that came from, I don't know where that even came from. The human race. Hugh must have named us. Hugh was the man that named us. I was watching this one video, talking about the paintings. All right, all right, all right. I'm about to. No, you're gonna have to. We're gonna just open the Discord, cousin. Let me. I'm gonna send an invite right now, real fast. The human race. Man, I see when they say Valley Business, I know what that is. You know I know what that is. But wait, hold on. Let me keep sharing the Outside Minds podcast, because these dudes is real cool, bro. Some real cool guys. Had a dope talk with them. Oh my goodness, man. How am I all the way over there? Oh, I'm about to share. I'm about to share right now, cousin. Hey, they showed me something though. It's kind of dope. Like I'm glad I was able to do a video with them, because just to see them two working together to do what they doing is like kind of, it's beautiful to me. When you just got a team to where y'all come together and it's like, okay, you do this part, you play this part, and I'm gonna play this part, and and you both work together to make it happen, bro. It don't get no better than that. It gets no better than that, right there. Being able to come together and make something happen, and make it interesting for people to be able to watch, or to basically engage in. What's the difference between? You said what's the difference between what? Between what? What's the difference between what? But no, it was a video I was watching about this lady, man. She was talking about this painting. And like, dang, it was like kind of weird how the painting just explained a whole. Yeah. I'm in Discord. I'm in the Discord right now. That's why I shared the link. That's the link right there. Oh, damn, I don't think it worked right there. I forgot. If I'm mistaken. For some reason, wait, let me see. Okay, yeah, it should work right there. It should work right there. Dang, man, they just showing all my little business, put all my business in the streets like that. I almost was gonna go over a couple of videos, but I said, nah, I'm still tripping off this, bro. This real live rockets from Lebanon, bro. They shooting them rockets off like, well, I said, man, these people I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They don't care about life no more. I don't think life is really, when life is itself, it don't even, life is itself, it don't even care about itself because it know it's going to keep on going. So life just being itself, I think it's just going to attack itself in every which way you can think of. It's going to come in every form, and it's going to attack itself in every which way. What's up with it, Al? What's up, Ego? Oh, what's been? I don't know, Al. We can't hear you. But what's been up with you, Ego? You got.
Buck, you can hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Ron Flat. Apologize. Salutes everyone. Yeah, salute. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, Cuddy, man. I was on the phone with Lily. He was showing me some heavy stuff. I said, man, let me call my cousin, man, because I know I should have got at him. We gonna talk about it.
Huh? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, well, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it here though. We ain't.
No.
Cause I'm like, when you said Lily, I said, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, no, yeah. Oh,
You know, Lily, You know, Lily a mechanic or
Yeah,
Thicky a mechanic. But
yeah.
you a mechanic, nigga. You a retired one though. But you
Now I'm
know, you
a.
could put a black and mild tip together and get it going.
Oh, you go. Oh, you go. Lily, dang, he's still in the town?
Yeah. They over there on Belmont.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
He swear he can fix any car. I'm telling you. I'm like, man, I'm gonna call my cousin, man. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, he was out. He came out here. He had came and got some mushrooms from me a long time ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he came out here.
Yeah, he be tripping too, though.
I know.
Yeah, man. I didn't know if you could talk about shrooms and DM on here.
What do you think we be talking about?
Okay, cousin, man. Well, where's that? I need some.
Uh, Not like that.
Oh.
Yeah, we can talk about experiences, and then you can call me and and stuff, and we can talk about it. But
Yeah,
like,
my
dang.
girl. Yeah, my girl said you can't incriminate. I said I didn't think so. Shit.
Hey, it's crazy because like a lot of the cannabis clubs out here got them now.
Yeah, but I think they got the fake ones though.
How's that?
They ain't got the ones where you see shit.
They do. I
For
think they
real?
do. Yeah, they got them. They got them.
I'm scared to see something jump at me. I'm gonna be like, hey, what if I go there?
Man, something jump at you every day.
Man, shit. No, they don't.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I be seeing shadows and shit, but I was always taught to just keep looking forward, don't look back.
I feel like something jump at you every day. They just be in a human form.
No, I ain't gonna lie, Cuddy. Look, I be walking, I look back, and then I saw something. It might be my eyelashes or something. Just like when I move fast, I just saw it without knowing I saw it. But
Yeah.
then I be really thinking I seen something, but I gotta tell myself, oh, that's just an eyelash.
Yeah, once you really try to pay attention to it, a lot of times the mind will do that because it's like once you accept and believe something, the mind will put it there for you to see it. Like it's the weirdest thing. Like shadows.
Yeah,
Once I first
it's
seen
like you
shadows.
created it, like you made that appear right there.
Yeah,
But
once I.
when I be trying to make my bets appear on the sports book to win, that shit don't work.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah,
That's different.
but I still think I got powers though. I think I could somehow channel things together, but I could only do it like without trying to do it, without knowing I'm doing it.
That's when it seems like when you don't know you doing it, that's when you put the purest of
Yeah.
it into the universe, and it gives it back to you because it be pure. It don't be nothing behind it. You don't have all these, well, I want to win because, ooh, if I hit for 100,000, man, you know what I'm gonna do. You create a whole reality of the money be spent before you even win it. That's that's what I be doing. uh, you spend it before you even get the money. You create 19 different realities about you winning this money. And what you gonna do? I'm pay off all my bills. I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna go do that. And then yeah, another one happened and you lose. But what's up, ego?
Man, not shit. Just I got like a handful of these like Morning Glory seeds on me. Cause I've been preparing for these mugs since last year. Waiting for these
Yeah,
things to come out all ripe and whatnot. But now that I have like over like hundreds of seeds in my face, I don't know what to do with them. I'm terrified. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm just
I think I still got mine too. No, I got the Datura.
ooh,
I got
no.
the
See,
Datura seeds.
you've done the tour before?
No, 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 no,
What?
no, no, no.
Yeah,
I seen some of the
yeah.
experiences. I said, yeah, I don't know, and they were talking about it's like I don't know, some stuff they were saying that I was just like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, on like watch like hours, like hundreds of hours of like the tour trip reports, and man, I'm getting on that. I'm getting on the tour. Like when I realized it's more of a delirium rather than a psychedelic, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like it's more of like it confuses you and have lapses in memory and whatnot like that. I'm like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
getting on that. The horror trips, oh my god.
You ain't never been. You ain't never been disillusional on psychedelics.
I mean, like not to the point where it's like oh, I black out. I have no recollection of like what happened the last 1 or 2 hours. I ain't never
Oh,
had that.
oh, I done that before on
Like I
4XEO.
think I blacked out once, but not for a serious period of time.
You never had it to where like you was hearing all the voices coming from everywhere, and it was like all different kind of voices, and you just kept
Uh,
like you looking all around, left, right, up, down, all over, trying to find out where the hell all these voices is coming from, and they going woo, and like doing all kind of weird stuff.
oh man, no. See, I had some weird shit. Like I had some stuff like I hear this growling. You know what I'm saying? And, like I'm in the dark, and I hear this growling. Getting stronger, and stronger. It's like surrounding me. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing? Like this predator in the room with me, bro. What is this thing? And, like the dark energy just bounces off. I had this like terrible vision. I'm like, oh, I'm freaking out, freaking out.
Yeah, it's
But
ain't that kind of trippy though with psychedelics? Is like if you seeing something that's beautiful to you, the way your mind feels, but then if you seeing something that's ugly to you, it like begins to make it uglier than what it even is, and then the
oh
fear
man,
comes on.
it's like it really like it starts to unravel like
Yeah,
the
time
ugliness in front of
voices
you.
out of
Like it's
control.
comparing how ugly this said thing is to you. Like for example, to me, when I saw like Ragda, the witch goddess from Bali religion, like immediately I'm sent into like a vision of like, this man coming to my house and doing all these terrible things to me. He kidnaps my baby and all this blah 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 blah. And I'm
Bali,
seeing
the
this,
witch goddess.
unable to do anything to save myself or help myself. I'm just subjected to this experience. And when it's all said and done, and my consciousness bubbles up this piece of evil or aspect of evil that came forth in front of me, and tells me this is your representation of evil. This is how evil you can get as an individual. You know what I'm saying? This is how
Yeah.
this or you can go. And I was like, whoa there. You know, shit like that is like it's like unraveling the evil of the image that you're seeing, or
Yeah.
unraveling the experience slowly through metaphors and through visions, which is like insane.
Hey, what's insane is you saying that, and now I'm seeing Rangda, the Balinese goddess of evil in Warcraft. I seen this lady before, bro. I seen this before. It was like this, but it had the dark skin and everything. But on the
Ooh.
skin, everywhere, it was like little writings going all the way down the arms, the legs, the back. And like I was looking at it, it was kneeling down in front of me, bro. It was like crazy. I'm gonna have to go find that experience now. That is
Oh
crazy.
shit.
I wouldn't have
Yeah, I
never.
don't want to.
But
You never what?
no, I was gonna say, but like you and knowing about all the archetypes, that don't kind of like trip you out that you see all these archetypes and like they might just be a part of you.
Man, honest to God, I don't really think that it's completely like a part of me type thing. I think at some point it becomes more of a social archetypal experience. Like like the time I met Kali Ma for the very first time, like I'm over here just I'm flabbergasted about like how the hell am I seeing an entity that I don't have any knowledge of. How do I have knowledge of this entity now from meeting it for the first time when I never read anything about it? And like so on and so forth. It's just like, how's this experience even possible if there's not some type of genetic or social underlining to this thing that's causing the experience. Like maybe I had the experience because True had said something about this experience years before I even touched the psychedelic, and it's been laying dormant in the back of my mind for years. It could be a
Yeah,
social thing, or
yeah,
it could be something completely genetic. Because like even though for my first time ever hearing about Kali Ma is from you, I did not know anything of her, like religion wise, or like based other
yeah.
than the fact that she was the goddess of death. Like that's the only thing that I knew about her. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, which is
uh,
weird because like I didn't know nothing about her. Like it took for me to explain her, and they was like, "Well, that's whoop de
yeah,
whoop," and then I had to look it up, and it's like, "Oh, okay." Like what the hell? Like a lot of the things that I seen, I didn't have too much recollection of, but once I seen it and I started to, did a little research. I never, went in depth of doing research on anything that I seen. I
after wait, what?
I was just no. Go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
usually after my experiences, I just like I go like I dive in like in all types of like literature or whatever type of mythological background I can grasp on that entity.
Yeah,
Yeah, um, and it's just it blows my mind that like these entities when they come to you, if you have knowledge of them or not, they still play out like a similar archetypal role. They still play out the same type of pattern that they are. You
yeah.
know, like Kali Ma, when you see her, there's only one or two things that's gonna fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? Like more than
It,
likely you'll get your head cut off when
You
you
ate
see
one?
Kali.
You
You
like
know,
these ones? You not only get them
um,
because you like them.
if you see Jesus like or Christ, the presence of the Lord in the trip, more than likely like you're gonna feel like you're being reborn or even saved. You know, so because those archetypes played out those same general roles.
yeah,
Uh, that we've picked up from society. Hell, even with the mushrooms, like when the aliens first came to me, True, they came to me with a nasally, like nerdy voice. They're like, "We are the mushrooms, and we are here to deliver a message." And I'm just like, "Yo, bro, you sound so much like Terrence McKenna. It's not even funny."
it's like,
Like,
can you change your voice? Can you
just a
do that?
little.
But I think a lot of times, like that's what I was saying earlier. It's like a lot of times I think I didn't like I stopped looking up stuff because I didn't want to have a depiction of what I was looking at. Because then if I did, then when I see it, it's gonna explain the story already to me that I already know.
Uh,
So I always try to leave myself open to where okay, if I'm seeing something, I know I don't know what the hell I'm seeing, but I can talk about it and I can say what it did. And sometimes it'll
right,
just be different than what it was doing, or the way the books and stuff say at times it'd be different.
right. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Like, I didn't want to I don't want anything to influence my trip either. Like that's why I noticed when I was first getting into psychedelics, nobody that was really like around that was like into tripping hard would tell me their experiences. They would even no matter how hard I would beg for them to like, yo, tell me how it was, how was your trip? And they would never tell me because I guess they didn't want to influence minds with their own, you
Yeah,
know. And
or they or
like,
they or they was so scared at what they was seeing they thought they was crazy.
that's
Like
like one of the
ain't
things I
gonna
didn't
tell you.
see.
That's
Oh
like
god,
saying I ain't gonna tell you I shitted on myself. Like what the hell?
yeah, I ain't gonna tell you all this weird stuff, man.
Cause that's
Look at
what.
me like sideways.
Yeah,
No way.
exactly. Cause that's one of my folks did that and like didn't tell me nothing until like hella later on when they started hearing my experiences. Then it's like, oh, okay. Then they started to tell me, and it's like, bro, you could have been told me that. That ain't nothing. I seen stuff like that.
Yeah, you ain't the only crazy nigga in the family.
You is not. You know what's wild is like psychedelic experiences are not scary to me anymore, like at all.
Yeah,
What's up, placebo?
they're
They not.
not really scary. I mean, they can get in. I don't know, man. Like the scariest I've ever had is where like body possession. You know, I've had like full blown entities possess my body, possess my they will speak for me. They'll like completely like change my mannerisms and the way I sit and walk and talk and all types of things. Like I'm a whole different person. I've had that
Yeah.
happen to me before. And like that's kind of like the scariest thing is because it's like you're taking a back seat in your mind and you're watching this character. Like it's like you're watching something else use your body. And it's like and you're aware that this is something else. You're aware that it's not your ego. It's not it's something that's coming from within the mind. It's like
It,
where's this thing coming from?
it,
How does it have so much power to
easy.
control my
Hey,
body?
look, when you
I
think
just
about it, right? When you get a job and they tell you to flip them burgers, you don't go, hey, I controlling your body there too. I think, I think that's the weird part about it is when you start to line up what you seeing with what's going on in life. Like it's
mm,
easy to kind of line it up because it's there. It's just another overlayment of the reality.
like that's pretty much what I saw when I saw Kali Ma for the first time. It was like after I came out that trip and I started to make the connections between like Kali, myself, and my reality. It became so apparent as to like why I even saw her to begin with, why I was so intrigued with her to begin with. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It was just like,
yeah,
holy shit, the way I'm living my life, my whole personality is like, no wonder like he came off the phone and started to cut my head off and ride me at the same time. Like
yeah.
I'm literally like I call this like an inflation of the ego, but I like to call myself like the avatar for Shiva, the god Shiva, sometimes just because of the way I live my life. Um,
Oh wow.
and I feel like because of that, it's caused me to have like these set experiences with these specific entities, especially with Kali Ma. I mean, like I don't know,
Like you
like the
said,
entity itself told me, like, yo, this is the reason why you're having these experiences because like of the way you're treating women and the way you view women, the way you attack life and blah 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 blah.
huh? You just like
Yeah,
you did her like you did life, huh? You said, "Dang, she's so scary. I'm gonna make her have my baby.
nigga, what? Oh shit, I'm a
I'm gonna get
fuck
her
this up.
pregnant."
I'm gonna do something. Gotta get my get back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Hey, that never made you
into it.
think about that, like the stories that you heard of the so-called gods coming down and impregnating women and stuff like that.
Definitely definitely like how what do you call it? What do you call it? It made me think about how when Kali had first came out, how God came down to the earth. You know what I'm saying? He looked upon the face of the waters and it was good.
Yeah,
And he started to pull out a whole bunch of opposites out of himself, you know what I'm saying? Out the earth and stuff. Like the sun, moon, the land and the seas, all that type of stuff. And it made me realize like the thing that I was doing with Kali, I was creating something with her with our first union, our first meeting. And like the continuous like summonings I had with her and like interactions and even like I guess yantra sessions with her where it's like it feels like we're mixing into one being.
what's up,
Uh
Elmo?
it's like I don't know, man. It's just
Do you
insane.
feel like? Do you feel like that experience still like plays a part or role in your life and what you do every day now?
As of recently, I recently had a vision about walking up to Kali Ma. Like I asked myself walks up to Kali Ma. He looks down at her and he says, I had enough of you. Um and I don't know what that vision was about. I know what that vision was about. So it's been affecting my life so far until this point now. You know,
Yeah.
for the last 3 years, it's held a huge significance on me. But as of now, I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of like poly free, if that makes sense. Um, and kind of like the experiences don't really like they're significant, you know, and they model like how I they shape how I look at reality most definitely. But
Yeah.
they don't control how I operate or do things as much anymore. I don't take the guidance or like the archetype of Kali with such reverence now, just because I know the type of harm that it does to my own personality and being,
Yeah.
if
Well.
that makes
Yeah. That makes sense. I think you use her a little bit here and there, though.
wait wait what?
I said I think you use her a little bit here and there, different parts of her. But
Yeah.
UL said money is a superstition, just like any other belief system. As long as the people go along with it, then it becomes reality. That's wild right there, UL, because that's so true. Because all it takes is for you to believe. It don't matter what it is. You can believe shit can fly. And I guarantee you, if you accept it and you believe it, one day you're gonna see some shit flying. You just ain't gonna know the monkey threw it out the cage.
You're gonna be dreaming when you see it flying. You're gonna wake up and see your hand in front of your face and say, "Oh, damn."
Hey, you gonna smell it before you see it.
Yeah, I could believe that.
You gonna
But I'm
smell it.
just thinking. I'm thinking like this, it works for the good stuff, and it might not work for like things that you want to happen. Like, I wish I get my bill paid, and
Yeah.
then you like try to, I'm gonna get my bills paid every month, and you try to manifest that. It's not gonna work. Sit there and do everything else in this world, and your bills gonna need someone to actually go give them some money. I was telling the dude the other day, cousin, they really was talking about in the Bible how God, how God didn't let the devil do nothing to you, and I was like, well, that's really true because the devil ain't hurt nobody in the Bible. God killed everybody,
Damn.
and we was trying to figure out why God killed more people than the devil in the Bible.
The devil wasn't a killer. He was just a deceiver.
But he's supposed to be the evil one. He's supposed to be the one that's you don't want to trust and that does everything wrong. But it seemed like in that Bible, God did more wrong.
That's true. That's
Far
true.
as far as the killing.
Remember when they knocked Debo out and Ezel had the knife and he took his shoes, he said, "Nigga, I steal, I don't kill."
Hell yeah.
I steal, I don't kill. That's the devil. Like I steal, I don't be killing people. I let God do that. I don't know. Maybe manifesting it by doing the patterns of
Yeah,
belief.
and that lets
Actions that
people
will
on this
unfold
earth
from
to believe that God is
Bill's
really
fast.
more evil than the devil. And that's why you got all these people that's down to do all this devil worshiping because they feel like that's what this earth is ran by.
Yeah, that's the
By evil
concept.
spirits that's not killing.
They feel like
Well,
the
I don't
whole.
know.
That's like, oh wait, he said God of the Bible is most likely an Odin king, and UL said manifested by doing the patterns of belief and the actions that will unfold from is how people get those bills paid. Yeah, you got to do the actions. You got to go make the money. You
You gotta
know
go get
that.
that money, huh?
You got to go get that money in order to pay them bills. You feel me?
So money is real then.
As real as you make it.
As real as
Yeah.
you make it. Oh yeah, it's right. I
As real
think
as you make it. I
yeah.
like that.
You be like it ain't real, and then when that phone bill come up, just say I ain't gonna pay it. See what happened. They gonna cut your lights off. You get that good
Well,
down tone, man. Remember in Inside Out too. Anxiety starts. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good movie. Remember Inside Out too, when anxiety starts using the imagination to invent a reality. Yeah, bro. I've been telling people go watch that movie.
what movie?
Inside Out too.
What's that?
The movie
Oh,
Inside
snap.
Out with the Disney cartoon where the little people be in their brain, in their mind, controlling everything.
Wow.
Yeah, they be having like happy, sad emotions, like the archetypes. With
Yeah,
happy, sad, angry,
yeah. And then
bored.
yeah, on this one, yeah, anxiety, and then the bored one, the shy one. It was kind of trippy. They took it a little far.
Yeah.
Y'all think anxiety is real?
Huh?
Hell yeah, bro. Exactly, hella real. I know that for a fact. Lucy taught me that. Hey, well, you'll never get more anxious than the LSD come up. I promise you. I don't know. That's just my experience.
Yeah. I don't be thinking a lot of this stuff real. I was taught when you fall down, uh, you don't get a band-aid or nothing. You let the air hit it. So
Oh
a lot
hell,
of stuff. It's just tough love over here,
Yeah, tough
I
love.
just feel like,
You keep dabbing it with that tissue and that alcohol, huh, until it stop bleeding. And I don't like
yeah,
band-aids at all.
yeah.
Still to this day.
Anxiety, panicking, panic attacks, all that little stuff they be coming up with. I be thinking that's fake. I be
no.
thinking it's just like excuses for people to like quit or get
Hon-
attention
Hey,
from somebody.
yeah, that's
Honest,
real. That's real until you smoking that blunt and like you driving and the police pull up behind you. Then you be like, hey, wait, hold on, put that hey.
Shit. I roll the windows down and put it out in my hand, and I eat the blunt if I had to.
But and then they just roll
hey,
right
nah, you got to the
past.
blunt.
And
Yeah,
then they just roll right past, and you be like, "Why I do that, man?" I said, "Damn, back in the days, when I used to smoke and like do what I was doing, like I'll just hold that shit down. I just stop, like, but because I started to see, like, dang, man, I'm creating this fear right here. Start seeing you be creating these different fears, anxiety, and all this stuff yourself.
knowing you got it on defrost,
Yeah, knowing,
they can't see no smoke.
no smoke. Just hold that shit down. Even if it was smoke, they couldn't tell where it's coming from. They roll with their windows up. They windows always up. They ain't never down anyway. But I don't know. I think all of those things they exist, but we use them the way we feel like using them. And then some of us, nigga, Al, we couldn't have no shit like that. We couldn't have no anxiety. Yeah,
Yeah.
talking about you feel a certain way. You ever? Well, I'm telling you, when you get popped in your mouth by your parents, look, that shit will get rid of anger, sadness, anxiety. Look, overzealousness.
It's gonna do everything, but don't let you recognize you're being abused.
That's it. That's it. That's
We
it,
ain't gonna
dude.
never think of that we getting hurt by or treated wrong. This is gonna act like it's normal. That's sad.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but then have you ever, like, like when you raise a kid and you kind of let them do what they want, like just think of all them times when we was young and our parents was on the phone and we walked up while they were on the phone and started talking to them while they on the phone. If we didn't get popped in the mouth, we wouldn't stop doing it. We'll do it every time.
Well, but what is you talking about though? Like I know we're being rudely interrupted, but you don't think you need to pay like a little more attention to your kids?
No, they didn't have to pay attention to us.
Why not?
I don't know. Shit, that was how they felt. It's like
Let your
they
kid walk up to you right now, you'll do the total opposite.
total opposite. And you know what? When I tell him, hey, I'm doing a live video right now, he gonna come back every 5 minutes and do the same thing over and over again. like in the middle of
But
my
you,
conversations, and like no matter how many times, like I can say it in a way like, yeah, well, I'm on live or I'm talking to somebody, and then he'll go, well, I was just trying to tell you something. They'll begin to
exactly.
control the situation. Like the nicer you get, it's like the more.
But none of that will make you feel like hitting him in his mouth.
No, never,
Exactly.
never,
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
never. Hell no,
It,
never.
it, it was something in their water back then.
But I
You
thought
know,
about it. I did think about it. I said maybe if I did pop him a couple of times, he'd go, "Oh wait, hold on, he on the phone. I know not to come in there and talk. To make him
I
pause
know
this
these kids is
conversation to listen."
smarter. They smarter. You would see a note come under the door. I don't want to get hit in the mouth, so I wrote you a note. Way smarter. They
Oh, yeah,
still
they gonna
want what
send a
they want.
text. They gonna send a text, call you on FaceTime or something. But like I say, UL said the tactics that humans have come up with to try to raise children, I actually have kind of worked. Sometimes they're excessive, and you will be on the needed. But this is how the world became what it is. Yeah, I think it
Wow.
was, cause man, we was some bad kids, but we wasn't. But like all them whoopings, it didn't stop us from doing nothing that we did. It stopped us
I
from doing
mean,
stuff towards them.
yeah, that's it.
That's it. But it didn't stop us from doing shit out there in the world. You feel me? Whether we knew we was gonna get caught or not. But I ain't gonna lie, some of them ass whoopings came in handy.
What was?
A couple of them, like a couple of them, I think came in handy because it let me know not to do that thing again. Because if I didn't get the painful, it's like almost like how people say no pain, no gain when you working out. When you working
Yeah.
out, if you
Hey,
don't
cousin.
feel it,
So if you see some mushrooms in the grass, those are poison. Those not the ones you could do nothing with,
nah, you can dry those out and eat them.
huh?
Nah, you don't mess with those. Don't mess with those. I'm just playing. Look, you bad. Why you bad? Nah, don't mess with those. I done seen them growing around all the time. Some of them though is edible, but a lot of them are not though.
They're like poison, huh?
Yeah, you get real sick. You get real sick. Dang, ain't that wild? Cause with regular mushrooms, you get sick down there. Be almost ready to throw up.
I thought it all was like fungus or something.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Fungi.
yeah.
You said you have to spore check them first. What you mean spore check them? I mean, you can
Like
see,
dissect them,
take the top off, and
extract them. I mean,
no, you take the top off and you set it on a piece of paper, and the spores will get on the paper. But a lot of those, though, not the ones here where I know where I'm from, them motherfuckers, nah. You just go online and you just send a picture online and it'll tell you what kind it is, like with Google
okay,
nowadays. Just
yeah.
say I'm not a parent, but I don't think people should hit or whoop their
Man, every
children.
time I take a shroom, all I do is laugh.
Yeah, you need to take a little
No,
bit
no, I
more.
don't. Nah, it's nasty. I was ready to throw up, man.
So now you gotta smoke a blunt before you take them, or do
Hey,
a
hey,
lemon
hey, why
tech.
don't you make some flavored shrooms?
They do it
So
now
tastes
in
like bubble
gummies.
gum.
They do it. They
Yeah.
make
Oh,
shroom gummies and stuff like that.
man, I'm scared of those, cousin. They be trying to throw the gummy was out there. I'm like, man, chocolate bars. I'm like, man, y'all doing too much.
Yeah, I had the chocolates. Like, dang, the person I had, they was making them, so I didn't have them 1-Ups or none of those. But I heard some of them are good though. I started to see
Oh,
that
them,
people, yeah, people basically order the papers and they make it sometimes they self out of like 4-ACO or something else, and then put it out there like they just, mm, you
oh,
know,
that's that shit you gave me, huh?
yeah,
I'll never take that again.
that was some good shit.
Hey, he just was talking to me, and then he was gone. I said he left me.
Man, I told you I didn't want to dive in because we were supposed to go to Six Flags
Hey,
Marine
but
World that day.
hey,
We were
but
supposed
I don't think
I had plans that day to go to Six Flags Marine World, but I did like a dummy, still dove in with y'all because y'all wanted to go.
I don't think I ever told you how you was looking, huh?
Uh-uh.
You had on like a hat. When it hit me, I looked at you. You had on like a hat, and it looked like you was like oily, like a leprechaun hat. Like yo, you just turned into like a leprechaun, but it was you, your face, and you was like, man, I don't know why they keep having me do this shit. He was like, they keep on they keep having me do it. And I looked at you, and I looked at her, and I looked back at you, and you was gone. I said, what the hell he mean they keep having him do? Who having him do this? Man, I couldn't talk. I was just looking everywhere. The kids was running. They was like little, like they had like little black things covering their bodies, and I couldn't see them at all. It was just like little things making noise running around the house. I just kept looking, and then my boy came and fell. And when he fell, I looked. It was like, and the whole floor was bloody, and I seen the stick like on the chair break and stab him through his body, and he was like, ah. And I was like, and the little kids came in. I was like, hey, wait, stop. There's blood on the floor. They looked at me and said, man, you better stop taking that.
Oh my goodness,
Look,
man.
they said, man, you better stop taking that shit. You tripping.
Hey,
And
I
I
knew I
snapped out
should.
of it.
Hey, at
I
that
snapped out
time,
of it. It was no blood on the floor.
hey, at that time, like I knew I shouldn't even went in, and like I had took a double dose, Woody. Like I took a double dose, and it was like we talking an hour before we supposed to drive to the Bay Area. Like
Oh,
I couldn't even drive to the Bay Area. Like
I was driving so slow.
man, I fucking went outside like I wasn't even tripping, bro. Jumped in the car, and I started driving, and I got to where I didn't even know where I was, and I was like, baby, what am I doing? I was like, you gotta drive. I can't drive. I can't. What am I doing? And then I was in a whole nother space. It wasn't even Fresno no more. I was somewhere else.
And but the backyard gate had fell down, and I could see all the way to the mall. And it was like we was like in where the Wizard of Oz was, like with the Munchkin Land.
Yeah.
But it was on a board. It was like on a Monopoly board, and I was seeing all kind of little Munchkin people like like skip around. Like it was, they had like a whole different world going on, and I could see all the way to the mall. I was walking out. That was crazy, man.
How
I
come
don't
you
know
never
what
even told me that?
man, cause I was scared to tell you. Man, I thought it sounded dumb or something. Cause like it was just a lot of stuff going on, man. And like now that I like picture it and see it, and it was
This
crazy.
would be
That stuff was crazy,
moving
man.
the
I
point.
drove my boy home. First, I thought he was trying to get at my girl because he was like, "Man, can you give me a ride?" And I wouldn't say nothing to him. And then he asked her, "Can you take me home?" And I looked at her like, but I was saying stuff in my head like, "You gonna talk to him? Or you gonna ask my girl?" But nothing was coming out my mouth. And then we ended up giving him a ride. Oh my God, it took me like 2 hours to drive to Fresno and Clinton.
Oh my
I, I
goodness,
was
man.
going slow. All the trees was moving and talking to me, man. This was crazy, man.
No, that was
I don't know.
in your backyard. Yeah, when I was in your
No,
backyard,
when I
bro.
was driving, well, she was driving
I,
because she took over. And I was looking at the
lastly, a
trees, and they
star
was just
star Dutch
opening like in the middle of every tree, like a open up and like a talk, like
yeah.
in the middle of the tree, and then like I look real hard and it'll close. And then
Yeah.
I go by another tree, it'll open up in the middle, like because I always wonder how would a tree talk, and they were talking to me that way, like was just saying stuff as she was driving by. I was looking at every tree, and I'd be like, "You ain't going fast enough," and they'll look at me like, "Hi, how you doing, Alan?" It was just crazy.
What?
Like it was really like talking to me.
And that didn't like you couldn't say
Like
that.
small talk conversation.
No, as I was driving, they was just saying stuff to me like as I'm looking in the car out the window. Like I drove by a million trees.
So
Every
yeah,
tree
right
said
before
something to
this,
me
yeah.
like spoke. It was different, man. I don't know what you put in my drink. It
That's what they do, man. They talk to you. Like all the
was just
trees. When I was in your backyard, that's what was happening, bro. All the trees didn't have no leaves on them, but they had like a circle of sticks and like a cross in the middle of the circle. That kind of went outside the circle, and I'm going like, bro, it was like I was in Blair Witch Project. Like literally
wow.
Blair Witch Project at your house, and I'm like, oh shit. And then remember, what's name outside? He was seeing the dragons in the air. That's when I seen the two
Uncle
aliens.
G.
No, talking about your
Oh, Day
homeboy,
Day?
yeah, Day Day. Nigga, I
Oh,
seen the two
yeah.
aliens in the sky, bro. Like at first, I could see them in your house. And then I'm like going, but it was like they was transparent the way they went through the walls. And when I went outside, I could see them like clearly in the sky, like some like machine type elves or something. Like they was made out of like some, like I don't know, like some diamond or some kind of I don't see through something, bro. And they were doing like one of them was doing like the figure eight with his fingers like that, like going like this. And I'm like, what the hell? I was just looking at that shit for like 40 minutes, it seemed like forever.
I think you gave us too much, but
Nah, I didn't.
man,
I
you
didn't. But
said
Day
just drink
Day,
that water. I drunk that water and came back down. Oh my
remember
God.
Day Day, the
Oh,
one was like, cause we gave you just a little bit. Me and Day Day
yeah.
took a double of what we gave you. Cause he was like,
Oh
man,
my
nah. He
God.
said, nah, you got me. He said, man, I'm trying to see, Book. He like, man, nah. I'm like, okay, bro. I'm telling you. I said, since you gonna take a double dose, I'm gonna just go on and take it with you, cause I just don't want to do you like that. Then you be in the space by yourself, and that's why I took it with him. And I took the double, and it was like, oh shit, bro. That was a wild experience, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a wild experience, but I was stupid for taking it because I knew we already had. We were supposed to go to Six Flags SeaWorld in Vallejo. Like,
Yeah, man, you put it in that water. I drunk that water. I said, oh, okay. When is it gonna happen? And it just happened.
couldn't even roll a
I was
blunt. That
like, wow.
the only thing you told me that you saw was you seen your face on everybody's face, on your kid's face or something.
Yeah, that's when the kids first came in. Then they turned into like these little black, like little balls. Like it just seemed like you, like they scribbled out something, and then they had like a little tail, like a little, I don't know, like a fucking chinchilla or something. But they
Uh,
were just all black and no head, and like, I don't know, man. It
hey,
was just crazy.
A48 said, what did the trees tell you?
It was just like, hi, Alan. Like, you're going too slow in the car. Like, let her drive. Like, just a little stuff. It was fast, but it was
Yeah.
slow to me because it was like I couldn't say nothing back. My mouth was just, I don't know, like no words could come out my mouth. But I was hearing and seeing everything that was going on. And like when somebody say my name, I just turn to it. It'll be another tree, and then I'll hear something else. I'll turn to it. I'll turn. It was just like, it was just different, man. But I
Yeah.
was in the car, so I was passing them up. But we was going, I don't know, probably in 40-mile zone. We probably was going like 25. So it was just like real quick, like
That's
boom,
why.
boom, 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 boom.
But
It
it
was
was
like I
like
could hear
every
everything
tree.
outside the car. Yeah, every tree, every tree that was around. I could just. It was like they were communicating, and I could hear them. And the ones that noticed that I was hearing them would say like, little stuff as I pass them by. It was crazy.
And then wait, what did the little musket things look like? And like that is wild because y'all gotta understand where he was at. You couldn't see
It
the
was a
mall from
kid.
where he was
It
at.
was
Like it was apartments, it was gates and everything. So for you to be able to see through all that and see the mall is just wild.
Man, but I'm telling you, the whole backyard and the backyard fell, all the apartments fell. and you could just see the mall from my backyard, and it just turned to like a little Monopoly board. But we was in like Munchkin Land, like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Like I was seeing big candy canes. I was seeing like little like munchkins with the hair, like on the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
It was like we were on a board, like a
Damn.
Monopoly board, and it was just yeah, it was pretty different. I don't
That's
know what my mind was on.
it was on that 4HC. Oh, you had a full breakthrough. That's a breakthrough. All I know is
Oh,
after
no.
Day said that, like, man, I need some more of that stuff. I'm like, bro.
Man, he just told me today he on the bus right now going, he moving to Atlanta. He said, man, wish I had some mushrooms out here. I started laughing.
I don't know,
Started
man. He
laughing.
was outside that backyard for a long time, just staring at the sky. Go.
Yeah, y'all was in the backyard.
Then
And
I
I'm
ain't.
telling you, look, when he had fell, the whole floor blooded up, man. I was just like shocked, and I seen the sticks of my chair leg break and stick him through his body. And and they was like, "We gotta call the police." I was like, "No, wait a minute, don't call the police. We gotta clean this up. We'll clean it up." Like it was some crazy shit. Man,
But
that dude was nothing, man.
there was nothing wrong
He
with it.
fell in the kitchen and he fell in the bathroom.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Gotta sit your ass
Yeah.
down somewhere. I
Yeah,
told you
man.
though, he was like, "No, man, I want to do the devil, man. Give me." I'm like, bruh, I don't know what you be
But,
doing, but this shit
but
is
see,
not.
look how my mind is though. Like I don't watch scary movies. I don't watch nothing scary, or I don't even play around with like
He was
scary
sleeping
stuff.
over
So like little
to the
things.
land of the elves.
Not that I'm scared of stuff, but like little things like I always see weird shit. I always see like I could just be sitting here and I just start dreaming of like some crazy shit, like monsters, ghosts, like weird shit. Chucky and the girls on the movie. Like if I go like right now, if I watch a scary movie, go to sleep, I dream of all that. Like
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
that's crazy. No, you know it'll be even crazier if the ones that you just be seeing, like the little shadows and stuff, if they actually start doing something to you out here.
What?
If if the because it's like you
Hey,
see
man.
them, but they don't never do nothing. It's like, but you see a lot of them. It's like, but they don't never do nothing. It's like it'll be trippy if they actually started to do something.
Shit, I'll be killing them motherfuckers.
But I'm
I'll be
going,
hurting
bro.
them.
Like, wait, hold on, because you was talking about the kids, like the little black. Wait, explain that again. Like when you seen the kids and how you said they was like the little what's names with the little black. I don't know how
It's
you
like
said
they
it.
was running in the house playing. Okay, you know how like adults ain't paying attention to kids, and like I was hearing them, and like I really was trying to like not be bothered by noise, so I could pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah,
And I hear them, and they just start running, and it'd be like little laughs, like a lot of little laughs, and I look over there. I think they was laughing at me probably. They probably was really laughing at me, but I couldn't see their faces. Like their face was covered like a ball, like a black ball, like if a kid like colored like a sun, right? And all
yeah,
black, and you put a little tail on it. So as they body run, all I could see is the head part, and that's what the head was. It's like a black like void, like a circle, like a void sign, but in a circle, and it just had like a little tail. Like it was weird.
what the
It
hell?
was
Like
weird.
almost like a balloon with the string or something.
Yeah, yeah, but it was shaped like a sun, like with a little ups and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah,
Like yeah, like you like put a like you're trying to avoid something.
yeah,
Like you're
that's
just trying
crazy.
to like yeah. And
Explain
like
that, you will.
as the kids run, like I'm looking at the tail, and and a hee hee. And now I'm thinking of it, they probably was laughing at me. Cause like they probably come say something to me and I couldn't say nothing back. And they
You
just start
just,
playing. Yeah.
I
Running
don't think I
around.
ever got to that point to where I couldn't. Well, yes, I have.
I couldn't speak.
Yeah, I did that many times. You can't say nothing. And then when you say something, you're not saying nothing. You just thinking it.
And I was saying stuff, but they couldn't hear me. Like it was crazy. I know I was speaking to them because I was like responding to stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was responding to the trees too, but like couldn't nobody hear me. And that's
I,
a good thing they didn't hear me. I probably was some crazy shit.
he said you saw what that was. You saw out, inside out to it's their course of self or what people call yantra. Oh, the core self, the yantra. Huh.
Wow.
And let's see, what's up with it now?
Man, don't have me start calling that man, actually telling him about everything I be seeing, because I got natural dreams and they be crazy.
Well, tell him
I will,
UL gonna know something about it. That's the
man,
crazy
I
thing.
need to wake up and call him soon as I wake up though, because I'll forget it.
Yeah.
It'll be so crazy I won't believe it. But when I wake up, I'll be hot sweating like, the hell?
You dream every time you sleep?
Nah, I dream even when I'm awoke.
Yeah,
When
me
I'm
too.
awake, I dream.
Yeah. Like when you awoke, like is it like cause like I do it like when my body get tired. When my body get tired, I start to dream. Like first I start seeing dreams that I had though. And then it'll go into the dream that I'm about to have before I even go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I'll just be right here, book. I ain't gonna lie. And my girl be like, I'm calling you. Are you all right? Like, you don't hear me? Like I just zone out, book, and I just
Yeah.
like my mind, like my face will be looking at the TV, but I'm looking at something totally different. Like
Yeah.
to where they gotta really be like, hey nigga, wake up, boo, boo, nigga. And I'm just like, oh shit.
Oh.
And I was just thinking of this and that. Oh, I just saw these spaceships and like
Yeah.
some crazy shit.
Yeah, as soon as you get to thinking it, your mind just go into it, and it's like almost like you there in that other place.
And it
Like,
happens when I'm driving too. A lot while I'm driving and I'm looking straight. And like, it's like when I focus on something, I just blank out. And I have to snap back out of it.
yeah,
Like all the time, every day, all day.
My phone don't turn on. It doesn't have touchscreen anymore. I can't do anything on my phone. And then it keeps vibrating.
okay, bring it here. See, see how Blake popping here when I'm live, Al. See, we wouldn't have never did that to our parents. When we had walked up and we had heard them talking, we'd have turned around and walked right away.
Well, our parents probably was talking about something that we didn't need to hear.
Even if they was.
Yeah.
Even if they wasn't.
Our
It's
parents
not even
wasn't
on.
too.
It's at
They was
27%. It turned on earlier. I don't know why it's on. I don't know why it's not turning on now.
Well, hold on, I'll do a hard reset when I come in there. When I get done.
You won't even be able to have time for
Just
that.
put it on the charger and leave it on the charger and just.
Yeah. It's been charging all day.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say it again. Just put it on the charger. Don't mess with it. Let it stay there. And then when I come in, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna have to hard reset it. Take that case off of it and put it on the charger. Take that case off and go put it on the charger.
What's up?
Huh?
I'll show you once
What's
I
that?
do it. It was creepy indeed. He said, UL said, you can remember how to just do it when you close your eyes. As a kid, people get taught how to stop doing it and how to actually do it. Blake, close the door. The little eye fuckers are creepy indeed. Check the charger and put it on the charger. Yeah, man, yeah, man, we not even gonna go into this iPhone thing with Blake right now. I'm telling you, bro. I every new charger I go and buy, as soon as I give him my charger, I get it back. I can let him use my new charger tonight. When I get it back tomorrow, it won't work. I don't know what's up with it, but his phone, he got one of the chargers. He just set his phone on. He just got the what's the name charger like that. But every time, like soon as it get 5%, he'll start playing on it, and then it'll go back dead. Then he'll put it on there. As soon as it get 2%, he'll start back playing on it. He won't let it just sit and charge. He cannot, don't know how to do that, even when you tell him several times.
Well, because he got to occupy himself with something else for a minute. When his mind is just stuck on what he's doing, that's the most entertaining thing he got going. So, you got to just put his mind on something for 30, 40 minutes. Like go take out the trash, do a couple push-ups, run in place.
Man.
You got to tell him something, just put something on his brain and get it off, because I'm telling you, my son right here, he just, Dad, can I have some chips? I say, yeah, I got you. Dad, can I have some chips? I just said, yeah, I got you. Well, Dad, can I have some chips?
Yeah, you're going to keep asking till you
keep
give
on
them
going.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on going until I put something else on his brain.
That's
I
like
don't know, man.
I remember when we was little, when the parents start drinking, that's when we start asking for stuff, cause we know we gonna get it. We see that bottle of liquor in their hand, it's like, can I get $2 so I can be like, yeah, go on here, get out my face. Can I have this? Can I have that? Blake will ask for everything in the house until you say, yeah, the one thing. For the game from the man, he just did that the other day. He stole my batteries out my remote last night when I was trying to game with him. I said, how I'm gonna play with you if you got my batteries? He said, well, I put mine on the charger. I only took one of yours. But here go the other one.
Yeah, man. I know people, man, treat kids like they're adults. Like you gotta earn everything in the house. Only thing I'm giving you is a roof and 3 meals. Everything else you have to earn it.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be. But him being the last one, I didn't do like that, because the ones that I did do like that, now that they older, they say, oh, you was wrong for that. So when I didn't, for reals,
wrong.
You was wrong. You didn't let us have
did
this.
You laugh at him?
Yeah, I did.
He was wrong for doing me like this. I'm not wrong for doing you like that, because you didn't get treated like I got treated.
Nah, I don't even bring up that I went through.
They probably hate your mama.
Nah, they just couldn't fathom it. Grandma wouldn't do nothing like that.
Tell them about them devil eggs.
Daddy be lying on you, Grandma. He said that you used to whoop him and you used to do this. Don't listen to him, baby. Come in here. Go. Matter of fact, everything in there is free. You go in there and get it whenever you get ready. You ain't even got to ask.
Yeah, for real. He said you tried to make her eat them deviled eggs.
I only ran away for a week.
Yeah, you was bold. You was bold. You would. Hey, why you didn't want to eat them eggs, Book?
Cause I was mad. She made me wash them dishes.
Here, try this, Booker.
Yeah, like I'm already mad. You making me wash dishes. Everybody here in the house, you feel me? And you single me out to wash the dishes. That's how I felt. Like, how you gonna make me wash the dishes and all these? We got grown-ups and everything in this movie. You gonna single me out, and you don't even live here.
Yeah, you don't even be here.
You don't even be here. It's like, but you gonna single me out and tell me I gotta wash dishes. I'm like, man, I was hot. Then gonna turn around and be nice, talking about, you want to try these deviled eggs? Hell no, I don't want that shit. What's wrong? That's what I was thinking in my mind. Hell no, I don't want that shit. She was like, no, just try it. It's good. I was like, nah, I don't want none. She like, no, try it. It's good. I said, no. I did like,
I said no. And all I can remember is I turned it so Anime eat the cake.
yeah. It was.
She grabbed you and started trying to push it in your mouth. Move! I said no.
I said no. I did like what's his name off of Planet of the Apes. No. I said damn, but that's crazy.
Did she start trying to take off on you?
I don't remember. I just know she told Johnny to go get a switch, and she told me to go in the room. And when I went in the room, I climbed out the window and I got on.
What's up? Out of there.
Yeah, I had to. And then Johnny came up the street with my bike and brought it to me. I was like, no. She was like, nigga, I'm going to kill you. Telling me no.
Hell yeah. That was me.
Nah, it's crazy because.
That's what I be telling kids now. You tell your mama no, that's like saying F you.
Exactly. Exactly. You can get choked on the spot. Like a black mama will kill you on the spot and then bring you back to life. Put air back in you, bring you back, and say, now what you say?
I said, okay. I
said, okay. I just seen Jesus.
Hey, look, I was watching, my mom, she was watching the Cowboy Indians, and I walked in. I'm like, Mama, what you doing watching this old ass movie? And she watching right now to this day. It be in black and white. The dude was jumping around. She said, oh, boy, that's Geronimo. I said, ain't Christine husband? She said, no. That's his name, Geronimo. He an Indian. I looked and said, Indian? I said, Mama, that man ain't no Indian. He white. She said, well, get up out of here. You always be looking at YouTube and reading, just listening to people thinking you know what you're talking about.
Conspiracy
I pulled
theories.
the guy up. His name was Iron Eyes Cody, a Sicilian actor, portraying to be an Indian. She said she been watching this since she was a kid, cousin.
Yeah.
She thought he was an Indian her whole life. Her whole life.
Whole life. He Indian. But that's how they fooled us.
That's how they got us right now.
Yeah, that's how they fooled us. To where
For real, all this stuff that people was thinking is this, it ain't it. And that's why I be like, I mess with the, not really the DMT, it's more of the MDMA, right?
Yeah.
And it's really a psychedelic, like, I'm telling you, man.
Nah, MDMA. It's one of the ones.
I be tripping, man. I be needing somebody to talk to. So I be scared to tell people what I feel.
You can't be, man. You got to talk about that shit.
Man,
it's gonna shake. It's gonna shake up the world, but it's like they gotta hear it.
Man, they gonna call you crazy, man.
Yeah, because they don't see that they ignorant and they crazy too. With what they believe. Like you said, like all this time you looking at this black and white picture thinking Geronimo is an Indian. I said, ain't that crazy? Because I said, whatever happened to the Indians? Indians are not even Indians no more. Now they're, it's like, no, those are not the Indians. The Indians are the ones from over there, from Arabia or somewhere. That's Indian. But the whole time we thought the feather in the hair with no shirt on, we thought them was the Indians.
Yeah.
When we was little, that's what we was taught.
Exactly.
Now they're Native Americans.
But they tell us our great grandma was full-blooded Indian.
Yeah. Huh.
$5
like, well,
Indian. Why you don't look like
Hey.
you don't look like them Indians on TV?
Yeah, she don't look nothing like them. She full-blooded Indian. Full-blooded Indian. I said, damn, they owe us some money. We didn't even know it. They said, we know we owe you some money, but we ain't going to give it to you.
If you don't know how to find out what you really is.
What you really are. You don't know.
Yeah,
We confused your ass.
man.
Told
They
you you
got
was
us.
black American. We
They
accepted
got us,
that
Kevin.
shit.
Now they said, who made that African American shit up? Jesse Jackson?
Probably. He was working
Yeah,
for them. Jesse was working for the man.
man, Jesse, go tell them we're African
Go tell him.
Americans.
Jesse said, "We is not black. We are African Americans."
Because if you think about it, why did y'all call us Africans long time ago?
Because they knew. They knew. They said all of y'all not from over there. Some of y'all was here when we
Exactly.
got here. Y'all was already here.
Yeah, he
We
looked
just
like the ones that was here. Now
yeah.
that one right there, he
How
might
the
be
hell?
mountain.
Hey, we done stole y'all and brought y'all over on the ship, and y'all was already here. We could have just kept y'all here and used y'all here like we started doing.
Shit, the ship was from Northern California to Southern California. They ain't go nowhere.
Nationality,
If
nobody knew what
if they
nation.
really brought us on ships.
They just threw confidence on. Oh man, that's crazy, UL. That's what they did. They named everything, and we accepted the names though, and we ran with it. Now we fight over the shit. Like, you don't call me black, call me African American. Don't call me this, call me that. It's like, what the hell, bro? Shit is out of hand.
Yeah, I be tripping off the leaders that supposed to be high up, high intelligent, art colored people. I be tripping off them calling themselves black. I be like, man, back in the days, black in the dictionary meant something different than what it is now. They even changed the dictionary up. Like they just keep changing shit to make like everything that you say or you catch them in like a contradiction.
Indian
Like black
costume.
back then was wicked, ugly, dirty, and now it don't say that no more. And I'll be like, damn,
Yeah,
they
even
really got these. Don't want these kids to know what it is.
yeah. See, like now, like you remember, even they had the Indian costumes for Halloween and all that with the little feather hat and stuff. Now it's look, it don't even say Indian no more. It say Native American costume, and these was
Native,
Indian costumes back then.
yeah.
Now you see like these Arabs, the Arab Indian suit. It's like this is Indian now, not that,
I
not the
mean,
Native Americans.
The Arabs did go through Egypt, and did whoop on
Hey,
them, and stayed over there. But I mean, what was they before the Arabs came?
yeah, well, yeah, before that. But UL said people turn words around. Cool doesn't mean what it used to mean. Uh-uh.
Say it again.
He said they turned it around, like turned the words around. Like cool doesn't mean what it used to mean back in the days.
Like a raccoon?
Not yeah, exactly. A coon. A coon. Oh no,
Yeah.
cool. I'm talking about no, cool. COOL.
Oh, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, oh yeah, it's cool, it's cool.
That means it's okay. But now you say it's cool, they be like, well, it's hot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But
Wow.
they change all the shit around. Dang, what the hell? I didn't see this game. This was today.
They changed that Bible around so much. Oh my God, you can't even find the contradictions no more. They fixed them.
According to temperature. Yeah, they fixed them Bibles like a mug. Everybody who got their hands on it said, I'm going to write it the way that I want it to be, that I think it should be.
Man, I'm telling you, you should hear these arguments. My mom said she just was. They gave her a site to go listen to. She said she was listening to the pastor. He was eating up all the Muslims in every race, letting them know that the Bible is real. And I was like, Mama, you told me don't listen to YouTube, and now you on YouTube listen to a church preach.
Oh, dang.
She said he was tearing up everybody. Whoever came through there, he talked about them, and he went straight out the Bible.
Man, I bet he did because that's what it was made to do. But then if you go
Exactly.
and you read the Muslims, they do the same thing. They do the
They come out
same.
the
The
Quran.
Christians ain't right. Yeah, straight out the Quran. Christians ain't right. They don't know what they doing, and these people ain't right, and those people ain't right. I said, man, all they doing is creating hate and
All
pass it
they
around. Here,
doing,
take this hate and pass it around. Because if they ain't like us, they Drake.
man.
You see all them
So
Drakes out there?
yeah, man. I told her, Mom, it's really like all about power. You know,
Nah, I can't. I
what
can't.
race?
I can't talk to my mama about religion at all.
Oh no, you should have heard when I called your mama. Oh, she told me a lie. She wouldn't let me get off one word. Soon as
Man,
I be like, Annie, but see, Alan, listen.
yeah.
You gotta listen. I said, nigga, she said, I'm gonna call you back because God want me to have this talk with you. Man, she ain't called me back yet.
It's like you got to listen to me. I ain't gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
Like they don't hear. Like that's what I was just saying earlier. Is like once you create that path, the God and the devil thing, anything outside of the God that you believe in is going to be evil, and you're not supposed to take it. So if even if it's your child or anybody close to you that's trying to give you something, you're not going to accept it because it's going to be coming from the devil from your standpoint.
Wow.
And it's like they said, devil will mislead, and the devil misleading you, he ain't gonna mislead me. You got me fucked up. That's how they look at it. But I understand that though. That's that
Man,
mechanism.
the devil sitting back on shrooms looking at the world, figuring out what he gonna do next, man. He ain't
Uh-huh.
hurt nobody.
Ain't hurt nobody. Motherfucker go out and knock off 10 people and be like, the devil made me do it. And people be like, yep, see what the devil be doing? See what the devil had you out here just taking people out. You feel me? You got to be careful. And it's like, no, that man did that because he wanted to do it. That's what he felt
Exactly.
like
That's what I
doing.
be telling him. That's what I be telling them, man. I be like, man, if you believe in God, He already know what's gonna happen. So you think that you just made yourself do this and God didn't know? If you believe in Him, I mean,
And
y'all
then,
tripping.
and it's wild because you can't, because even if you go around and you say, okay, I don't believe in God, people don't understand that either. They don't understand that. You know, because like me, like saying, like I'll tell people, well, you know, they'll get to tell me about God, and it's like I don't believe in God. Like I don't believe in the God you believe in, and that's all it is. I believe that God is actually everything. He's not just that thing. It's everything. This is God. Us speaking is God. Everything is God. There's nothing that's not God. But
Wow.
they take it and they put it in one little box. Like I like when Exile say that they take it and they put it in their own box and they write on there Jesus or Yahshua. You feel me? But it be just a little box though. You feel me? It
Nah,
just be a box and
they ain't, they ain't gonna say Yahshua, man. We all know Yahshua is just a regular man
they say
who lived
Yahshua.
his life, and had kids and passed.
And what's crazy is because when you talk to people, even the ones that's in Christianity or whatever, they all know all the stories. No, it was the Adonai, and it was just they know all the stories, but they choose to stick with that one and let that one shape their reality.
Okay, so what my girl was telling me was that all the Christians basically are people that have been through something, like that had like a traumatizing moment to where they had to change their life, and that's why they pretty much run to religion. It's like majority of the pastors been through something, like you just wasn't born up a pastor and never had like a tragic moment in your life, like being hard on drugs, losing your parent, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
Remember,
believe that, cousin?
uh, so that's part of it. That's a part of it.
Like,
Well,
no, that like majority of the Christians been through something.
everybody, but I'm saying who hasn't been through nothing?
I'm talking about like saying that they want to change their life.
Yeah, yeah, and they turn
Yeah.
to the God that they like. You remember how they used to say if you in jail and in prison, if you scared, go to church.
Yeah.
If you scared, go
Yeah.
to church.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
that's
still go to church. Yeah.
then go to jail and then be calling you talking about because you know I've been studying now, I've been reading the
Yeah, I
Bible.
was reading the Bible.
Like nigga, you could have did that shit out here. What, Blake? What?
Will you do the payments for camp tonight? Yeah.
Hold on, we'll talk about it when I'm done.
And I'll put $20 in.
I know, leave it alone though. This time, leave it alone.
I was leaving
Don't-
it
yeah,
on,
don't
it's
e-
on my toe.
I know, don't touch it though. Just leave it alone.
I'm cleaning up my room.
Okay, do that. You said aloud. You said like I see Aztec, Mayans, and Incas, Olmecs, and indigenous or aboriginal of America. A lot of these terms come from the expression of people mapping out areas, whether the map is real or not. The belief groups, villages, and kingdoms become nations. Exactly. And if everybody believe it, they tell you, if 3 or more believe, then it's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's 3 or more people, God is listening.
Yeah. When 3 come together, it's church.
Yeah. Unless you one that's outside of the belief of that church, then it's something else. It's an argument. Oh, the devil then came into the conversation. I know the devil when I hear him. It's like the devil is in here right now. And see, that's what Satan does. He come into conversations and he try to change the narrative of the conversation. See, but you don't know about the devil because you don't believe in him. It's like,
That's
oh,
crazy.
you right. I don't. You right. But maybe you right. You feel me? Because I think all these ideas are just energies. They're just energies. So it's like, you can take a story and if it saves a person from their self, because that's all it's doing, it's saving them from self. Not from the world. It's saving them from their self because that's who you need to be saved from, you and the things that you decide to do and the mistakes you make. So it's like if it's saving them from their self, you feel me? They gonna live with it. They gonna rock with it. Everything that happens good is gonna be of that God. And but it's weird because it's like now you're making it go. Now you're saying basically God is not with everybody. God is only with them people over there. They have the blood, so God is with those people. He not with everybody else. That's why some of these people homeless. But I don't know. I'm just saying, bro. That's
Like the Jehovah's Witness say, only so many of them going to heaven. God already picked them.
Yep. Yep. 144,000. That's it. Everybody else, you're out. You get to come back to Earth and live forever. Like, have you ever done, like that's the part that killed me though. It's gonna be a new heavens and a new earth. I don't even look at that how I used to look at it back then.
Yeah.
Because the heavens is the mind.
Yeah.
The earth is the body. So when you change your mind, it change your thoughts, would change the way you act. That's how I look at it now. I don't even look at it how they used to look at it. It's gonna be a new heavens and earth, and all this gonna be done away with. Cause I don't like when people say that no more. I hate to fucking hear that. I think it kind of irritates me now. Cause I always like, cause God gonna come and He gonna destroy all of this. Then they get mad when you tell them, well, you ain't gonna be here to see it. I hope I will. Well, you got the same story that you got from your great grandparents, and they ain't here to see it. You ain't even gonna be here.
Now you gonna be waiting on Jesus.
Exactly. But if you is, I ain't got no problem with it. You feel me?
Hey man, my mama think I'm so evil now because I don't believe what I used to believe as a kid. Cause I don't pray and say, amen, amen, whoever you want to call him.
I'm
I
in
don't think
rock.
Jesus is the Son of God.
Yeah.
You think I'm evil now, man? I'm telling you.
Yeah, you become. That's what you. Yeah, we become evil in their eyes. Some of them.
He said the Bible said this to happen. So y'all, and as parents, we got to stay, keep our faith, and don't let y'all get us finished to the lake of hellfire.
I do my clothes.
Hold on. But yeah, that's the cause you know the only one I can talk to despite what she believe, and like we have conversations, and like I can talk about what I believe, and she like kind of she accepts it and can talk back with me, and we can have conversation. Ann Lee. Ann
For
Lee,
real?
yeah, Ann Lee, the only one. And like we can talk forever about it, even though she a Jehovah Witness.
For real, bud?
For reals.
My clothes were in there.
Wow.
You're not supposed to have all the clothes in
Yeah, for reals, Ann Lee. But I'm about to head out though, Al. I gotta head out because I gotta help these kids. It's almost their bedtime.
cousin.
All right, peace
Hey,
out,
but
cousin.
call me in a minute. I don't want to holler at you.
I am. I'm gonna hit you. as soon as I get off and shit.
Okay.
there.
All right.
Was already in there the whole entire day.
But yeah, man. Man, do it sound like I care? Cause I care, okay?
I do because I have to
Oh,
wash my
man.
clothes.
To protect you
And I'm
from your
already, my
errors.
clothes already in there.
And are made up then using teachings from before. Here we go, man. Let's listen to what these kids talking about.
Okay, then I'll wash both of those. But you can't call them clothes in there.
Is y'all done?
I don't know why Blake making an argument. No, it's because you said, why did I put my clothes in there?
But yeah, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Dang. Then you hear mama yelling all the way from the back.
Yeah, can you do a
Thanks for-
little reset
Yeah, hold on. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna tap in the morning. You between 8 and 9, be running the live again. I don't know. I'm gonna have something to talk